Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the darkest dungeon, where we have a little bit of a special occasion today, because I've made it to the... whatchamacallit? The Miller. In the Endless Harvest. So I figured, because I don't think I've ever done a recording of me actually killing the mirror in the Endless Harvest, I figured I'd start with here. One of the first things I need to do is that. That needs to happen. What else needs to happen? I actually think that's the only thing that needed to change. So, I guess, needless to say, let's go. You might notice the Executioner and think, who's that? That's not the Torchbearer. Well, the thing is, I traded out the Torchbearer for the Executioner because, in the end, the Executioner has a tad more utility than the rest of them. Than the Torchbringer. Because he may not do as much stress healing, but his stress heal heals, clears marked target, and clears horror. Which I think is, alone, a lot more useful. And in addition, he does AoE damage, which is also quite nice. Interesting, you summoned two of yourselves. You know, I could attack him. Or I could just attack you to stop you from actually getting the ability to guard him. Because he decided to summon you second for some stupid reason. And you also get killed, which is quite nice. Ah, the Master beckons, does he? Does he really now? Why does he get a turn immediately? Well, let's clear the horror. Just to be nice, and heal him up a little. Also very nice. That's why I love Riposte. You could probably kill that thing for us, which moves it forward, allowing him to just go slice. And then, do I want to hurt you, or do I want to heal our little him a tiny bit? I reckon heal him a tiny bit. Go on, Reapers. I dare ya. You don't have enough to kill us. Now you just need to do it one more time. No. Of course he gets crit healed with his harvest. I mean, why wouldn't he? Of course he'd then dodge again. Why wouldn't he? I was gonna say, call up your summon. And then you get sliced because you get riposted. Good idiot. You know what, I just thought. Healing is probably the wrong action, considering the Seer's buff gives us damage reflection. But at the same time, if I don't do the healing, I kinda die. But then again, he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Well. Well done, everyone. We did quite well there. And we're technically all still full health, so you know what? Why not continue? What does Blazing do? Increased speed and protection for the monsters. I see. Ah, yes, the stress dealer. Yes, you're a thing, aren't you? These things have a lot of protection. Let's clear his mark. Thank you. And give him a nice bit of healing along with it. Give him a nice mega heal. Yeah, that was a mega heal. No giga heal, just a mega heal. Go bang. Go thwap again. Oh, hell. Not one of you. Right, we can now actively just do AoE healing in hopes. That's a lot of Blight right there. That's a lot of crystals. And you got a restoration on you. Glorious. That's what I like to see. Because that means I don't have to worry as much. We almost don't need to care about you anymore, Mr. Big Slime. Because in a brief moment, you shall be a corpse. See? Corpse. Ow. And this is why you having a little heal on your stress heal is so invaluable. Because you can then just push him forward a little. Or push him out of the death range, so to say. Quite frankly speaking, the giant is the biggest threat right now, so... Yes, a death denied. And what do you mean for now? I think it's being quite fully denied. And it's gonna stay denied. All we have to do is kill the things causing the said death. Which isn't the worst thing in the world to do. It might be if he keeps getting crit by that guy. Jesus Christ!
Facing the abyss.
Are you actually fucking kidding me? Well, as we're leaving now, we might as well just focus on killing this thing. Jesus, and I thought I could actually get lucky and get a good run today. There are just some enemies which actually just flat out screw you over and say, no, you lose. That giant is apparently one. With the way it just kept smashing the same guy over and over. Might as well take the plentiful bounty before we leave, I guess. Well, we didn't go too badly, honestly. I've certainly had significantly worse games. Or runs of the festival. What did you get? Nervous Bleeder? Ha, no. Misses a spot, doesn't matter. And for the next part of the video, I figured we'd try something a little different, for I downloaded another mod, and I'm going to see if we can try and find the thing involving the mod that I downloaded. And for this, we are using some characters we haven't seen in a while. We have Xeric, our Prodigy. Prodigy's an interesting one, especially when he's got a bunch of plus bonuses to range skills, and none of his skills are ranged. We also have Lucathai, our Musketeer, Outsider, our good old Occultist, and Yakahiro, one of our secondary Paladin, Crusader. So, everyone, I suppose, needless to say, let's get ready to go and see what we can find in the Weald. There's got to be a bunch of things here, right? Right? The Weald is full of long, winding paths. Bring plenty of torches. Oh, game, you know I'm not allowed to.
Excise the fungal tumors.
Although blood is something I should bring. Right, have your blood, stop whining, and off we go. Okay? Okay. What journal's this? Hewell, my dear friend, exemplary warrior, a survivor of the King's Wars, and there's many sorties in these halls, met a ignoble end. We were wary, Hewell and I, as we searched for sanctuary. Wariness, it appears... Why am I reading this? I never read these things. Go away. Oh, hello there, infected corpse. You're one of the things I need to cleanse. Big dungeon. Oh, you're wasting now as well, are you? Well, it's a good thing I brought extra blood. You're welcome.
Change places!
Why are you surprised? Bye-bye. That's a very nice attack. But it kind of requires you to begin in the back, is the problem. Nice strike. Shoot her down now. Good job. No more stress for us. In fact, Yaka, can you... I gave you a bit of a stress heal for a reason. Can you please do that? Whack. That did literally nothing. I am actually disappointed. Good heal. Good heal. Not often you get those, but that was a good heal. And that's a corpse now. Glorious. If you just move one space forward, you'll be in attacking range next round. Yakahiro, taunt them to tank you. Good girl. Whereas we now debuff this thing's protections. And then Luca is ready to shoot it down. Well, as much as she can at least. And the fight is won. In our favour. Excellent. Right then. Scouting. Ooh. An empty room, you say? Well, I guess there's no point going there then. For just a singular Kuro. Outsider, that's not how you disarm a trap. That's how you activate a trap. Well, I don't know what's over in this way, but I want to check it, just in case. There was a trap, which affected Xeric. That's not good. Ah!
Change places!
Will you stop going to the back, Yakahiro? That's not where you belong! That was an oddly big number. You know, this is kind of a oddly weird situation. Because of the fact, I can't really... They keep getting surprised, which is not what we want. But yet at the same time, there's nothing I can really do to stop it. Because surprising is just one of those things. And it dies. Glorious. Don't need any of these. If you would all please get back to your proper positioning. And there was nothing even here. Hell. You know, it's a strange thought, but I've just thought that I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a very particular something. I don't know what that something is. Or what that something will entail. Stop craving, you don't need it. So you never know, this thing might very well be the very particular thing I was after.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Ooh,
It was not.
Shiny.
It was Yakahiro being annoying. Right, now because you're all so whiny, and I don't want to risk it, we'll have a meal.
Together,
Of course you wouldn't want that. Outsider, you just want to watch the world burn, don't you?
Blight,
Right.
the promise of safety.
Now then, let us move out and be ready for whatever the hell comes before us. Which apparently it's going to start with one of these things. Okay, so you know what? That means it needs to be a corpse. I'm sorry, Mr. Gatekeeper. You never stood a chance. I do question if Yakahiro's going to get to attack today. Because she severely just needs to keep stress healing the outsider. Well, I guess that's the answer, that she gets to attack today. Kill the bug! You see? That stress relief she got? You could have had some of that, outsider. But no, you decided you don't want to be stress healed. You quite like the stress, apparently. And it's a corpse. Glorious. That's what we like to see. Corpses, not living creatures. And we don't need the Viscount's invitation, we have 11 of them. Don't do that, Luca. He's already stressed enough. Or would you like your healer to be stressed to all hell and back? I knew you'd do it on him. I think I've given up on the idea that you do it on a random target, and you clearly go for the people who are weak to, who have a lot of stress. That was a lot of damage, Luca. That's what you call a headshot. That's what you call a jawbreaker. I think. Maybe. I don't know how to word that.
Push on to the task's end.
You say as if I wasn't planning to in the first place. Which I quite obviously was. Otherwise, why would I be here, Mr. Narrator? You're wasting now, are you? Man, you really did not waste time in making sure you got wasted today, did you? Man, there's a lot of bloodsuckers here today. An awful lot. Why are there so many? And there we go. Victory to us. Quick, easy, to the point. Just like how combat should be. Jesus, where is this last body?
Change places!
Jesus, why must you keep swapping places? 2 places left. With us having no knowledge of where it is we must go. Ah, surprised as well. Well, they're certainly not living today. That Divine Haymaker is definitely worth the damage.
Change places!
Will you actually stop it? You know what, if you move there, you're all in the right position. It's a good thing I didn't actually move you guys back to the correct positions at the end of the last one then. Your dog missed. You missed the dog, aka the thing you were meant to hit. Okay, it's got 20 odd dodge, not 9 like I thought it did. My mistake. Still, you've got no excuse. It's still not that much dodge. That's more what we like to see. Well done, Yaka. Another corpse. Another one dead. Glorious. Nice crit, Luca. Nice crit. Good way to end. Good way to end. We're gonna continue adventuring just because we wish to see what the hell could be here. You'd better disarm it this time. You did! Well done.
Change places!
You guys need to stop playing musical chairs! Why do the bugs actually do stress damage? Out of interest. Hello, a treasure room, you say? Well, how convenient. Or nice. Whatever the word I'm looking for is. Let's just make sure we kill the ones which are threats. Which is all of them. Which means we must kill them all. I hope you don't all have a problem with that. Ah, that guy survived. But he got stunned, so it's alright. You know, you guys aren't actually that bad of a team. You actually work together quite well. Mostly because the Prodigy can mark, which I never actually fully realized. Which means he's good with any form of marker. His downside is the fact of what he... is the downside of how he moves everyone. Or moves himself, really. Because not everyone works in all positions. Well, now we're done, because we've explored everywhere. Well. Okay. Zarek got a fear of mankind. No. Unholy hater. Fair. Irrepressible. Not a bad one. Why did you give me another sound as if someone else was opening something, yet no one did? And for the final part of today, I thought to myself, we haven't done anything particularly special today apart from the Miller. So we're going to go and fight the last level 3 boss. Who do we have with us today? I thought to myself, who needs leveling up? So we have Nature Elemental, We also have Xeric. We also have Anagasaru Jr. And finally, we've got Saiketsu, because no healer needs leveling up, because healers are too important. So yeah, we're ready to go. We're going to have everything that we need, including 6 blood, because there's so many vampires.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
Fair. Alright.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Fair enough then. Good to know. Where is the war machine? It's right over there. This is actually a surprisingly small medium dungeon. Vampires. Well, you're in for a joke today, Sir Vampires, because of the fact of, well, 3 of us are vampires, and the one that isn't is immune to disease, so good bloody luck. Okay, Xeric, are you ready to kill something? Question is, what do we want you to kill? And I think it has to be one of the bugs. Question is, which bug should it be, though? Probably this one at the back. You barely killed it. But you did kill it, which is the important thing, so I will say no more. Nice crit! Very nice crit, Anagasaru. Subterranean Skewer. You missed. You missed a guy in full plate. That's kind of impressive, honestly. Oh, I never leveled up your abilities. Huh. Oh well. You went first. That's annoying. I was hoping you'd go after Anagasaru, so that Anagasaru's punch wouldn't be entirely useless. This thing is stress relief. So you know what? Screw it. Ooh, hello. A chest.
Wealth beyond measure.
With a torch! Which I'm using for reasons I don't know, considering I've got the trinket equipped that doubles torch reduction. It gives a good amount of accuracy. Ooh, a nice emerald for killing 3 little buggies. I'm good with that. Oh, hello, blighted giant. You're a pest. Oh, but you're surprised. Another good old quirk of that trinket. Oh, you must have the blood, must you? What does that do again? Oh, increased speed. Oh, that's what we like to see. Apparently our team is actually fairly fragile about which order it needs to be in. Plus 30% stun resist until camp. Where did that come from? Did that come from the tune-up ability? Oh. Huh. That changes things a little. Yeah, that's what happens when you smack Saiketsu. And then I just realized I have Saiketsu in my party, meaning those stuns that Anagasaru puts on herself, Saiketsu can potentially cure, if he's fast enough. You're the only one that can pretty much hit, and you decided to skip your turn. You're a bastard. So yeah, I want to check something. If I do this, plus 30% stun resist until camp. Huh. Huh. I think I'm going to abuse that. Okay. Well, we know that there is the end. We know that battles last 4... Their buffs from here last 4 battles. So the question is, do we think it is possible for there to be 4 battles before the boss? 3 battles before the boss? Answer is yes, so I'm going to go to the next one, and then I'm going to camp. Aha! here's one of those battles I strategically decided to make sure I got into before going into the fight. How did you miss? I just realized Saiketsu's at the front when he shouldn't be. Why is Saiketsu at the front? He should be at the back. There we go. Obstacle there, and no fight beforehand. Interesting. Well, we're gonna camp out now.
In the dark, the battle may yet be won.
Are you for real right now? Well, I guess you're all healthy, and that we got into a ambush.
Change places!
Did we now? Well, that's not good. Good thing Zarek can start by one-shotting both of those. And you can start cranking yourself up, actually. Ow! Ow! I know it's Zarek's fault for not eating, but don't punish him that badly. I feel I should just keep on buffing your ability to resist stun. Anagasaru Ironclad. Just because we don't see a fight before then. So it could become extremely invaluable. That is just so abusable. 150 stun resistance until camp. It's nice. It shouldn't exist. But I'm going to abuse it all the same. Because it does. Actually, let's just see what this hero up here is. Was not at risk without disease. Well, that's when we ask, what disease? She's a robot. Right, guys, are we all in the correct order? Yes? Good to hear it. Today is the day. They don't want to give me money. They want to give me crests and artifacts and everything.
Closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Well, come at me. Because here's the funny thing. You really aren't gonna get much of a chance to do anything against me. Because I have a key habit of never letting this fuse man ever get a turn. No turn allowed. And if he doesn't have a turn, well, the fuseman is the one that lights the cannon after all. So if he doesn't get the chance to light the cannon, there's no real harm. You know, you're not hitting very hard, Anagasaru. Its protection is only 20%. That's really nothing compared to the kind of protections we're used to dealing with. You know? That's more of the damage we're used to seeing you produce, Anagasaru. Much better. Not a hope. Just not a hope. Oh, you're wasting now, are you, Zarek? Well, I guess you should have some blood then. Didn't realize you were wasting. Oh, wow, you just knocked that all the way to the back. That makes things a little awkward, because now, well, screw it. Time for a finale! That was a horrible finale. That's more what we expect from a finale. It actually dying. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's try and establish the loot then. There, that'll do. For loot. Well, obviously we're gonna continue adventuring. I mean, there's a bunch of corridors we never went down. Plus, we're still in the Weald, so I might get the thing I'm looking for. Not likely, but you never know. It might show up, and if it does, well, obviously I have to have an attempt at it. If that thing's just gonna block our way immediately, I guess we'll just ignore that way. Oh, shut up about your blood. Next week I'm dealing with that problem. I am fed up of all of these whiny little vampires. Like, oh, give me blood. Oh, I want the blood so badly. It tastes so good. Nom, 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 nom. No, you don't need it. It is an addiction. Get over your addiction. Hello. Hello there. You're kind of the reason why I look for these things. I can't really do anything right now this turn, because you went first, which you're not meant to do. Admittedly, this is a little awkward, because I don't really have much that can actually fight you, Mr. Collector. So I guess just make sure you're not in the front, you're in the back row, okay? Okay. Ow. That's a big oof. Towards it, because it decided to kill itself. But then it summons everyone back. Like the little annoyance that it is. Why did you pass a turn? You are so lucky Saiketsu didn't get hit then. Why do you collect call every time? You have other ability. You don't have to crit! You can hit! Oh my god, if you're serious. Thank you. Alright, you need to do this on yourself just so that you can get some speed. I have no idea why you're so slow. Other than the idea that you're on death's door. You need to stop doing that. Just that. You have other abilities. Try using them. I'm going to take the risk, because I believe Saiketsu can kill him. There we go. It's dead. That was almost bad. But luckily it wasn't. And we didn't get anything actually special. Hello there. You quite like him for producing stress, don't you? You're also when I realise I never actually changed the position of Xeric back to the back. Which is a problem. That's what we needed from you, Saiketsu. Good job! A nice crit heal. Now everyone is fine. Another crit? Absolutely glorious, guys. Thank you so much. That thing's dead now. Epic. That was an awful lot of stress you just performed on the poor little Anagasaru. What did poor little Anagasaru ever do to you? Well, Anagasaru, I think you've got to do this then. Because you were the one with the most stress. What? Of course we're still going. Don't you know me by now? Of course I'm getting every single essence of loot that I can actually find in this place. Oh, hi there. Do I want to? No, not really. Okay. Fine. We'll accept the blocked passageway. Well, either way, well done, guys. Well done. I believe you should all be very high level now, because we did that straight after the previous quest as well. So we did get, you know, bonus resolve level. So how much did you all earn? 19. 9 because you got to max. 11, you're 1 from max, and 19. You went from level 3 to level 5 nature elemental. Well done. Quick reflexes, amazing. Infirm. No. All idle heroes plus 200% stress heal. Well then. That is very nice for us. That's not 200%. He's still a little stressed. Well, either way, I will do my usual gimmick of quick check of the store. Nothing particularly good in the store. No good. These guys. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching today. I have been your host through these endeavours, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet. And just remember, if you want to become a character in my estate here, just tell me which character you want from the list down below. We've got plenty here ready to be named as well. So give them names. We're pretty much all the named characters are almost max level. So, yeah. What can I say other than I hope to see you next week, but I'm afraid that until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.